Alright, welcome to the Repentance run. Let's see what we got here. Tammy's head and a full health pill. Alright, well, it definitely could have been much, much worse. Our starting stats are relatively good-ish, I guess. Oh, and of course we get Spoonbender. I'm absolutely loving this already. But before we get too far into things, I do need to give a little bit of a shout out to, I did this in the comments of yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. But yeah, I did in yesterday's run, or yesterday's comment, to, shoot, Painka? Painka? Painka. Sorry if I absolutely butchered that, I am awful with names. But they DM'd me over Discord, if you haven't noticed or haven't heard, but I do have a Discord. They DM'd me and they were talking about my thumbnails and whatnot, and they were giving me some really good tips. So I just want to say thank you for that, and that definitely helps quite a bit. You know, constructive criticism. Come on, words, you need to work with me here. It's always very welcomed, especially when it's actually helpful. But getting here, ooh, Pink Widow, and he's seeing with the effect of homing just absolutely destroying. Man, I am loving it. We could go into the curse room, then use the hermit card, but bleh. We're just gonna go down to the next floor. I'm getting a little late off on my recording for today because I had to go out with my parents and pick some strawberries. Just pick down the strawberry patch, because with strawberries, you have to continuously pick them, or else they'll stop producing berries for the rest of the year. And yeah, not only do you have to pick them, you have to wash them, then you have to cap them, but we usually cap them then wash them because that's also a little easier, and that's garbage. I mean, Keybone's fine if you have like Skeleton Key, which we actually got a couple runs ago as a starting item. But yeah, you have to cap them, and my hands are basically stained red right now. It looked like I just came back from a murder situation, or homicide situation. And get ourselves the virus as well. We are just getting everything today. I'm enjoying this. Now, one thing I do hope for. Last night I was playing like 2 or 3 hours of the Tainted Lost, just trying to get some unlock zones for it. And also, you know, record it so that way you'd be like, oh my goodness, look at the run I had for Tainted Lost. It actually did something. But yeah, they all ended in failure. Which makes me very sad, because I had some very good runs, which was unfortunate. My most embarrassing moment when playing Tainted Lost last night was actually when I had just done like a super high clutch thing to get extra money so I could buy Mom's key, and the very next floor in the secret room, oh man, I can't believe I got hit there. Temperance, 5 pills. Sure, we can eat 5 random pills. Speed up, tears down. Luck down, tears down again, and range up. Alright, well that was absolutely awful. But you know what? We're fine, because we got Tammy's head. And with homing, it's pretty good. But yeah, my most embarrassing moment with the T-loss, to get back to that. I had lost my holy shield because I went into the curse room to get like extra money, and I had a really strange combo. I had Anarchist Cookbook and glitter bombs. So that way I was getting consumables every time I used the Anarchist Cookbook. Get ourselves a crawl space. Okay. Hopefully there's some... Never mind. Nothing particularly good in there. Hopefully we can find like some form of, I don't know, black rune or something like that. We have to remember we're at 1 red heart and 2 soul hearts. Well, not 2 soul hearts, but 1.5. So I guess I will just take Stack Dagger for a little more protection. And with that, we might as well just go down to the next floor. But in the curse room, there was a fire. And, oh, actually, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was in the curse room. No, not curse room. I'll get my rooms mixed up here. Hold on, give me a second. I need to recalibrate my brain here. I am definitely struggle busting here. It was in the secret room. And there was a fire, and I look over to my left because somebody was streaming a movie. I was watching that, and unfortunately, I decided to make a downward turn right into the fire. So imagine I'm in the lost right now. I was going through the room, and out of nowhere, I just went down. It just right into the fire and just ended my run there, and I was so sad. That was a really, really good run. But if you ever do end up seeing me play Tainted Lost on here, then you definitely know that I managed to get something of value. Man, these homing effects are coming in clutch. Use Sack Dagger a little bit there. You know, Sack Dagger's not bad. It still does relatively good damage as an orbital, even though orbitals have basically fallen from grace really hard. Try to get them to split as quickly as possible. And look at that. A good little bit of damage from the dagger there. Sack Dagger. And with that, we just need to go find our item room. And also the white fire, wherever that was. I hope I didn't miss it already, because I don't really want to try to go through each of these rooms again. Oh, look, there we go. There it is. And with the acquisition of said white fire, we can go inside here and get Blue Baby's only soul. Okay, well, not really interesting. But what is interesting is 8-inch nails. Now, do we want HP? Or do we want mystery item? I don't feel like gambling today, so HP? Ooh, we came out good. Samsung's chain, which isn't a horrible item. It's not like the best item out there. It does help against really bullet hell bosses, such as Mega Satan or something, because you can hide behind the chain. Because it blocks... Ooh, I will take that. It blocks projectiles. And before I go into the mirror dimension for our extra item here, I am actually going to kick that dude over there, so I don't have to worry about it. And go back and get these other consumables back here, because that could be a... Ooh, Mr. Dolly is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, because look at all that HP we get. And we get a Hangman card. Not really... I mean, I'll drop the Hermit card here, pick this up, and then pick up the Hermit card, because we can use it to come back to this dimension as kind of like a shortcut. Secret room? Oh, I was kind of hoping it would be there. Anyway, to the mirror dimension we go to get more items. Slowly going through here. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to for the past couple of hours. Slowly cutting strawberries and my back getting real tired. I can tell you one thing: if you have your arm in a single position, you think, oh, you're just cutting the tops of fruit off. It's not that hard. Well, when you have thousands of them and they kind of add up, and when you have your arms in the same position consistently over and over for that long period of time, it can get a little tiresome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be all Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna try to do a reenactment of Macho Man Randy Savage, because I'm not that confident in my ability to copy people's lingo. I mean, I can do it a little bit. Look at that good damage. Whew, 8-inch nails was definitely a very big welcome. What do we get here? Tower card, don't need it. Oh, I accidentally hit the space bar. Never mind. So, I'll have to get the... no, Hangman card, not Hermit card. Over here. But before we do that, we're going to take this here, just in case if we spawn on the next floor, next to a curse room, or something that we need to collect. Because then we can easily do so, and not have to worry about incurring damage on our soul hearts. Because I do want to kind of try to hold on to them for as much as possible. And look at that, we do get a curse room. We get flying, so we don't have to worry about that. 9 lives, and a teleport to the deal with the devil, which, since we're already the lost form, we got that devil deal for free. And I will go through here, and just like that, that just paid out pretty good. That's pretty dang good. I've been feeling slightly lonely recently, because one of my best online friends, they have taken an interest in a person, and they've been spending a lot of time with them. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm alone now. Hey, watch that fire. But they want to be with that person, so if they're happy, I'll be happy. That's all you can do. Wish people the best. I mean, it's not like they're completely gone. I still talk to them pretty much every day, but it's not like to the same degree. Go back in, and pick all of this here up. I'm going to actually take Mom's key first, because there's a good chance that we'll get some chest spawns throughout here. And with Mom's key, we're going to get a whole bunch of consumables. Solo Judas, no thank you. We already went to the curse room, so there's really no need for us to have it. I mean, maybe it would have come handy in this room if we didn't... If the little spiders there decided to actually jump us instead of going back and forth. Secret room? Hey, look at that. Did find the secret room. And it's just a regular old beggar. And a key. So we'll just continue on. But yeah, if you ever find yourself in a position where, you know, things aren't the same anymore and people have seemed like they're kind of moving away from you, just know that that's just kind of what happens. Just happens in life. Don't be sad that it's gone. Be happy that it happened. Kind of deals. You get Dark One here, which I will try to use Sack Dagger quite a bit. Look at that. That good damage. You'll love to see it. Oh yeah, that's right. We went inside there because of the teleport. We do need to find our item room. This run's being... Spikes. My second worst enemy. And Tech X. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Tech X. But with homing and a lower shot speed that we have, it's not too bad. The reason why I don't like Tech X is because I don't like charging it. And then having to let go of said charge, I just like holding down the fire button, letting it rip. Unfortunately, we did not get enough money to get Nun's Habit. We could go into the arcade over there, but Nun's Habit really isn't that big of an issue to get, so I guess I'll just go down. I mean, it is one of the items that you should get when you're trying to break a run. Like, because if you get some form of healing through explosions like Pyromaniac, then you can essentially have infinite rerolls. Oh, I didn't even see that champion. Game coming in with its hands swinging today. That's okay. I can throw some hands as well. I'm not against getting dirty. Hey, I'm basically a farm boy here. All I do is get in the dirt. And look at that. That little bit of homing. Definitely comes in handy. Honestly, my favorite effect in basically any video game. Homing or some form of auto hitting. It doesn't, I won't say it needs to be super strong, because some games it does make it a little too easy. I do want that key, but I'll come back for it. Resetting the room. And I think the secret room might be here. It's a possibility. And look at that. I was correct. I did it. And we still need our specialty rooms. I mean, it's only Necropolis 1, so I'm not expecting too much needed. We don't need to find the Tinted Skull, because that's on the next floor. Try to get rid of this giant one before it leaps onto us. Because they do a lot of damage. Haha, I said do. Look at that homing. Oh, so good. And if you get enemies next to the wall, that's one thing that makes Tech X really good. Because when it hits a wall, it just kind of sits there for a second. Which is one reason why people like low shot speed with Tech X. Also with other effects like Godhead. Because then they stay on the target for a little bit longer. Now the only downside to Tammy's head that I found that I don't like is when you use it, you kind of hold Tammy's head above your head for just a little too long. And it makes it a little difficult to use your other skills. Give me that money. You definitely need to go to our shop because we are sitting very pretty. Now with Tech X, you don't have to charge it all the way. You can do a half charge or even quarter charge and try to spam it. But it doesn't deal as much damage as if you have it fully charged. It's kind of the same concept as chocolate milk. You know, the more charge, the more damage, and the bigger it's going to be. And inside here is a greed fight. Who would have thought? There's a good possibility that Ultra Greed is going to be on the next floor boss. But, you know what? That'd be a welcome sight as well. Which is kind of strange to say because, you know, you wouldn't think you would want a greed fight in your shop. Well, that's because I like going and fighting Hush for those of you that are new here. And more money means more opportunity to go beat him up. Maybe I should have gone alt path, gone down to Guyana / Mausoleum, whichever one it is. I always get the two mixed up. Since we have plenty of keys, might as well. Bop, bop, bop. Look at that, Mom's key paying out handsomely. Giving ourselves a soul heart and a rotten heart. Which I will preemptively just get rid of here. Well, good thing we still had the invulnerability from taking damage going over there, so we can get outside of the curse room there. More pills, no thank you. We just need to find that shop and item room, and also our Fool card. I completely forgot about that for a second. As you can see, the homing effect doing absolute wonders. The other effect that's really, really good in this game is actually flying. If you can manage to get homing and flying, your run is just good. Even if you have bad damage, you're actually better off than a lot of runs that are out there. Ourselves another rotten heart. I do have to be a little careful with rotten hearts because there's no half denotion of a rotten heart. So if you get down to just a rotten heart, then one hit and you're basically dead. Look at that, we found the Tinted Skull. Might as well go and fight. We can actually do boss rush. We have plenty of time. I could go back find the item room, but I think I'll just go ahead and go now. There's no point. We're already this close. Lol, look at that good damage. Do need to try to get the slowing effect from Little Gish here, so that way the foot stays down longer. There we go. Look at that. I didn't see that pooter at all. Let's go dark room. We went chest yesterday. Death's Touch would be nice, but I kind of don't want to lower our HP. I mean, it is kind of more damage, but it's also a tears down. I'm gonna take it anyway. Okay, let's go see what's in the boss rush. Data Miner, the Bean, Linger Bean, and Mongo Baby. I guess the best thing here is Mongo Baby. Kind of a little bit of waste of soul hearts. I will definitely agree on that. The world card, not really too interesting. And technology, okay. Ooh, we basically have like some form of tech brimstone thing going on. I like it. And what happens when we use Tammy's head? Well, before we do that, we definitely need to go inside the boss trap room here and get consolation prize. Thank you. Oh, it's still the same. I was kind of hoping for Rings of Death. I mean, I'm still producing Rings of Death, aka Krispy Kreme donuts. Man, those things are... I don't know about you, but donuts are just too good of an invention. I can sit there, if there's like a box of a dozen of them, I can easily smash a dozen. Not because I'm a fat ass or anything. Well, that's part of it. But just because they're so addictive. Maybe it's because I didn't really grow up with them. It wasn't like a major part of my diet or anything like that. The effects of sugary foods... Oh my goodness, that bomb just went flying. The effect of sugary foods definitely have a much greater effect on myself. We definitely need to get a little help with our HP situation. Ooh, good thing Tamie's head came in clutch there. Otherwise, that lamprey would have easily taken us out. Tears down. You know, HP really hasn't been, you know, all that prevalent in today's run. Maybe I won't go and fight Hush. Because there would be a very good chance that I'd die. Experimental treatment, I mean, I'll take it. Okay, all it did was lower our shot speed, which is good. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. That's good. Let's just go down to the next floor. No point in staying on here. But we basically have 2 or 3 for spun now, so 1 more syringe, which is a very good likelihood that we'll see. What's inside of here? Kaboom. But yeah, very good likelihood for spun, and another reason why I took Mom's Pearl. Yeah, I'll take that. Another reason why I took experimental treatment is because it does have a chance of giving you HP. A small chance. It also has a chance of taking away HP, which wouldn't have been all that good. It would have made me a little sad. Continue on here, and alright, a room with no combat. I'd rather just press Q and kill everything. Come on, game. Another room with no combat. Another room with no combat. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of counts as combat, because we get a recharge, but we're not fighting like the eye laser. Golden key does not matter, unless we find a chest. I was really hoping that was going to be a Balls of Steel. We get a mega chest. Oh, this is going to be huge with Mom's Key. And we get Book of Revelations. Alright. And also the poop. I think I'm going to stick with Tamie's head. Even though the Book of Revelations is an HP upgrade and would help us quite a bit, I micromanaged that a little wrong. Well, not too happy about that. We do get a Devil Deal, which gives us Empty Vessel, which is 2 hearts plus flying, which I will take. And I'm going to leave Headless Baby there. And our HP's so low. Do we fight Hush? I'm not scared. Well, I should be, because I have 9 lives, and I don't want to get in a death loop when fighting Hush. Essentially, we can only get hit twice before things get a little hairy. We will buy this. We will buy this here. We will not buy Nightlight, because Nightlight is bad against bullet hell bosses. And thank you, Mom's Pearl, for getting all this extra HP here. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I definitely think we'll be fine. Inside here, and there's Jello, which is very good with what we have here. Holy water is an increase in tier... Well, we'd get the freezing effect on Hush, and that is good damage. But Analog Stick is a good tears up. I'm gonna take Holy Water. Probably a bad idea. I'm also gonna take Jello, because we're gonna say goodbye to goodbye to Tammy's head. You definitely helped quite a bit. But the reason we're taking Jello is because look at that. He's just constantly firing. He's got a little Tech Hex hat on. Look at that. Look at him. I love that. And also he auto-fires. And it just increases our DPS even more. Instead of just getting, you know, some form of one hit. Look at that. Empty Vessel proc. So we can get in there. Get some good damage with Sack Dagger. That's another effect of Empty Vessel. Other than the flying that you get when you have no red heart HP, is that you also get the shield every so often. And this is going to be a relatively slow fight, I'm not going to lie. We didn't get anything super major good in this run. I mean, if we've gotten like some form of splash or some form of tear effect, like holy shot, you know, my usual go-to euthanasia. But yeah, we're on a good average run. Well, I can't really say that this is an average run because it's really not. It's actually above average. I call this a B tier run, maybe a B plus. I don't know what you guys would categorize it as. I was definitely one of those people that would before when I would watch a YouTuber and they would get this kind of run and then kind of complain. And they'd be like, it's kind of an average run, kind of the same thing I'm doing now. It was kind of funny because every time they would say that, I'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? Every run I get, all I get is HP and bomb upgrades. And then, well, now that I play this game every single day, you know, get a better feel for essentially the entirety of, or get a good feel of what pretty much most runs are going to be like. Right there, flying, coming in clutch. Getting a good feel of what pretty much every run's going to be about. I can definitely say that there's a lot of hidden stuff that you can do to make your runs better. All right, and we took the negative, so we have to go down. All right, we're gonna leave with Jello here, just because it just increases our DPS by so much. Inside here is a crack key. All right, well, let's go ahead and use the Fool card, and then just take the crack key with us. Psych, mine now, nerd. Don't know where I would use it. Oh, I threw a bomb in the wrong spot. Can get inside of here. Ansu's rune, that is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. So that way we can know which way we're needing to go. More keys, that's always good. Money really isn't really an issue now. I mean, I would still recommend, if you're playing yourself, still pick it up, because there is a chance that, a small chance that is. Ooh, that's real good. Where would the Ultra Secret Room be? Or, oh, we don't have flying, that's right, because we had a red heart. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just use it here. And it was another curse room. Alright. So we are going to lose this soul heart that we just got, but that's okay. We still got flying. And I will not pick up that red heart there, because then we will lose flying. Precision homing shots. Very nice. The room can be a little dangerous if you don't have the mobility to deal with it. Another soul heart. Okay, thank you. Mom's Pearl is definitely coming in clutch. Dang it, I threw the bomb a little too far. Whoa, Stanley! What the heck was that? You see that? He jumped right at us. And what an easy fight. I mean, come on, he didn't even stand a chance. Alright, down the next floor we go. Probably should have saved the Onsus rune for this floor to be a little more precise. But I think I probably would have also stuck with the black rune because, you know, I don't think Ioblisle does anything. However, Eye of the Occult, Ocular Rift are both really nice. I mean, I should pick up Eye of the Occult because then I don't have to worry about charging and letting go of the tears myself. It'll do it automatically. But I need a little more HP for that. If another Soul Heart pops up, then I'll definitely go back and pick it up. Pause. No thank you. I did get a message from somebody, so I'm going to have to look at that. But this run is going pretty good. I mean, if I get hit again, then I'll go back and pick it up, because we do have 9 lives. You got to remember that. And nothing. Our luck is at 0.6, so I'm not really expecting too many chests. And look at that, we did get a chest. And it's Rocket in a Jar. Don't mind if I do. Rocket in a Jar is a fantastic item, because it synergizes very well with a lot of your bomb upgrades, especially homing bombs. You have to be a little careful with homing bombs because it will, like, if you miss the enemy, it will try to recalculate and try to go back and hit it, kind of like a homing missile, but it does have a chance of hitting you as well. So keep that in mind. But it does synergize with a lot of your bombs, and it's just generally all around a good item. I like it. Look at that Ocular Rift doing absolute wonders. You can see the reason why I love Tear Effect so much. Being able to just say no to a lot of these things. Like, look at all that homing, those homing tears from Lamb. They're just getting sucked in. Now, it can be a little dangerous sometimes. I'll definitely agree to that. But with that, we are done. Alright. That was a really good run. A quick run, but definitely shows the power of what we have today. But I hope you enjoyed today, and I will see you in tomorrow's run.